Hello and welcome back to Tavern Talk. I brought the game, I loved the demo, and I'm gonna try it out and see what we get. So, I've got the DLC as well. Oh, this is cute. Okay, I guess we'll go into settings and turn the music down a little bit more. Turn effects down a little bit more. Whew. Okay. Oh, it does use a controller? Okay, we can plug a controller in. Turn it on. I don't mind using controller if it's there. Uh-oh. Okay. Wanted wall, guest book, trinkets. That's cute. Alright, play. So it's got no data saved over from the demo, so I guess we start again. Okay.
Once upon a time in a world far, far away, in a realm ruled by dragons and magic. Well, actually, it was this land specifically. Not that far away. Let me start over. Once upon a time, somewhere in Gaia, not that far away, there was a tavern. My tavern.
Cute.
A place for anyone looking for an adventure or a quick refreshment. A place open to everybody. Even jackdaws, I suppose. But I'm not just your typical innkeeper. My drinks are infused with magic to aid ambitious adventurers on their quests. To make sure they always return victorious. Big shoes to fill, I know. Then again, what's the worst that could happen?
Oh, I don't want to know, bro. My heart. I want to try and do my best. Hiya, Inkate. How's it going? All fine and dandy? Oh, can't complain. How about you, Fable? All fine and dandy? Yes, yes, all fine and dandy. Whew. I had such an exciting day. Really, really exciting. Did you go on an adventure? Even better. I took a walk around the grove and then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over. Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster or a mushroom mimic. Maybe a gnome. Did it? No. But I got to take another walk around the grove. How was it? Great! I got the same stones. I got to see the same stones, the same trees, the same amaranthine hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon, the same moss. I even got to water the asters. They didn't really need it, but I was there, so sounds very exciting. Who am I kidding? My life is as exciting as a roasted nut. Nuts are healthy, very thrilling in sauces or as a snack. There are various types of nuts. Walnuts, peanuts, hazelnuts. I'm allergic. Oh. I didn't know that. Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. And hey, at least something would happen if I ate a nut. Just not something very fun. Anaphylactic shock and all that. Does that count as an adventure? No, I think that counts as a mistake. So what you're saying is that you're missing some spice. Oh, no, no, no. I have a very sensitive stomach. I don't think chilies would help me much. Though I'm very good at growing phoenix chilies. I was talking about the spice in your life. Ah, oh, that's what you meant. Well, yes, exactly, that's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no dragons. Just a lot of salt. I'm like a bland soup. So, a classic case of boredom, I see. Do you know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Like life isn't bad, but also not particularly fun. Okay, so now we get to choose a response. I can't remember what I did in the demo. Have you tried visiting? Oh, I think I asked about the circus last time. Have you tried adding some zest to your soup? Okay, and last time I found out that they don't like circuses. I don't know if that's important information. Okay, let's go. Have you tried adding zest to your soup? Huh? Drama, buzz, excitement, something fiery. Go to the heather or a gala. Arrive in a hot air balloon. A hot air balloon? Don't they fly up really high? Yes, I think that's the point. I'm afraid of heights. End of people, end of actors. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing, but what is singing if not to tell of a tale? How can I sing of things if I never lived through anything? What do you mean? Well, day in, day out, I live in the same green soup of routines. Sure, I have my forest to look after it. I have my forest and I look after it, but I want to get out there and see something. Like, for example, listening to this song I started writing. I wish to be a hero slaying mighty drakes. I wish to meet a pretty nymph resting by the lakes. A pretty nymph? That's pretty daring. That sounds like a good song opening to me. Okay, I'm gonna choose the other option. Of course it is. That's the point. Finding them, enjoying themselves in the water. The sun shining through the treetops, making the stream glisten in fragmented light, a divine beauty. I would love to sing about the exciting magical things I encounter. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern, discovering new drinks. Not a lot of songs you can write about that. I wouldn't mind a jingle? I'll think of one. Can I mention nibs? I'd prefer if you didn't. Okay, maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle. In the meantime, can I offer you a drink? Yes, I'd love a drink. The usual? Yes, please. That means a swift strike, in case you forgot. Thank you for the reminder, Fable. It's my favourite. It always makes me feel like a feather-light nymph floating on the waves of a sunny lake. Do you want to be with a nymph or be the nymph? Both. But mostly I want a swift strike. Message received. Although, I was wondering, I've been coming to your tavern for so long and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me? So we can say yes, tutorial, or we can say no. I did kind of already go through it, and I think yes, tutorial means that they drink a different drink than a swift strike. I do. Okay, I'm gonna go yes. Really? Yes. What should I do? Do I need to put on an apron or summon a familiar? How do I summon a familiar? Just follow me. Welcome to my drink mixing nook. So this is what it looks like back here. Okay, so... Hello, Endu. Hello, Endu. Little cutie. Careful, I haven't fed him yet. Oh, one moment. Where do we start? Well, usually I start by figuring out what my patrons want. To make sure I don't forget what they ordered, I take notes in my journal. Let's have a look. Okay. Draw the recipe. Oh, you pinned my order. I did. If I want to look for specifics, I check my detailed notes. I do keep a log just in case. When I'm sure I know what was asked of me, I browse my recipes. Can't you just freehand mix something to see what sticks? No. I like to mix and match for a more varied result, but the right balance is crucial, so I stick to my recipes. When I've settled on one, I can use the chalk to draw it on the board. What if you pick the wrong one? I can either erase it with a sponge or just pick a different recipe. My ingredients are stored in 5 bottles on the right. There's dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma. I think dexterity sounds the tastiest. I had a feeling you might say that. If I mess up or want to redo my drink for any other reason, I can simply feed my mistakes to Andu. Once I'm done, I ring the bell and to activate the primordial vortex. Actually, I don't need to bore you with the magical details. Just try making a drink. You've got this. Okay. So, why? It's this one, 3 of that. Swift strike. How do we then draw the recipe? Okay, switch tabs, pin recipe. Oh, I pinned it. Press X. Got you. Okay, so swift strike. This one. One, two. Three. Okay. Then we get Is it this one? Oh, this one? Okay. And this one maybe? Oh. This one maybe? A swift strike. We got it. Okay, hold to use the sponge. Finish drink. X. Wow, it actually does teleport. Of course it does. What did you think was happening? I thought you were just very good at sleight of hand. I see. Well, give your creation a taste. That's delicious. I made that? You made that. Thank you for showing me the ropes. Thank you for your enthusiasm. These adventures you dreamed of. Aren't you scared that'd be the end of you? Maybe, but how would I know if I never try? Do you actually want to try? Well, yes, I want to tell great stories, but... But what? Never mind. Ooh. Strong silent type, I see. How can I help you? A drink. For you? Right, what kind? Drinkable. Very specific, thank you. How about a spoken heart? Some charisma couldn't hurt. Sure, whatever. Okay, so why? A spoken heart. Pin the recipe. Okay. So we want this one. Oh. 2, 3. Then a little bit of this one. Okay, and then a little bit of this one. A spoken heart. X. This should be digestible, maybe even tasty. Thanks. Almost washes away the memories of that banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night. And a bones-shattering song of sorrow. Almost. All right. The brooding type, I see. What are you thinking about, Fable? Just dreams. Yours or someone else's? Mine? Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that? Isn't that up to you? I wish it was. My brother says my dreams are a fool's errand, that I'm running away from where I belong. We are rangers, Fable. We belong to the woods, like the stream that ripples down the mountain. All the birds in the trees, we keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do. And is that what you want to do? Yes. No, not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. And I want to sing songs about my adventures that make other people yearn for that same freedom. Of course, I could never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. It's my home. But there's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, My brother looks after the grove as well as my sisters. I think it'd be fine without me. Then you should do what your heart desires. Will it stop aching then? I think so, yes. What if... It's wrong to leave though. What if destiny never meant for me to leave? What if it did? That would be a dream come true. Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you. Thank you, Innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day. It's night time. Greetings, traveller. How may I help you? You own this establishment, Innkeep? Last time I checked. With whom do I have the pleasure? The name's Cerilyn. Cerilyn? I still can't say it. You can call me Sia or Lynn. Couldn't care less. Nice to meet you, Sia, Lynn. What can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink? You do the thing with the crests, right? So they say. Do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board. No. No quest for me, but I may have one for you. Or your notice board. Tell me more. Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in Tregarian. Terrorising farmers, tearing sheep apart. The whole program. A werewolf? That's news to me. Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade, and that was far south of Orvay. Been wondering if it's the same one, just moving up like a nomad. I thought the werewolf type died along with the one romance novel. You mean the one with the vampires? Think so? Nah. That just split society into two camps, Team Werewolf or Team Vampire. Which one are you, Innkeep? I chose Vampire before. What happens if I choose Werewolf this time? Is it the fur or the pecs? Neither. Questionable experiences with the other camp, more so. I'm itching to ask for details. Don't. How about you? Wouldn't you like to know? Yes, that's why I asked. Keep guessing. Has anyone ever told you that you could pass as a werewolf? Yes, all the time. At least twice a day. Only downside of looking like a wolf is getting mistaken for one. I see. Is that why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself? Yes. No. I'm just afraid he might look too much like my Uncle Dragon. Would feel bad slaying that fella. You know, hunchback, hairy, crooked teeth. Is that a werewolf or just Uncle Dragon? You can't tell. Same fate befell Aunt Olga. I'm sorry to hear that. Nah, that hag had it coming. Never fall behind your grooming schedule, or before you know it, the next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down with a silver arrow. Do the Van Helslings also hunt werewolves? I don't know. Don't care enough to check either way. That's Southern werewolf, yeah? Right, anything else that might help others get done with it rather swiftly? Fetch. Pardon me? Should they get into a dangerous situation, they'll just have to start playing fetch. That works? On any dog, trust me. Good to know. Thanks, Sia Lynn. It's not that hard. Either Cerilyn Sia or Lynn? Okay, I'm gonna call her Lynn. Alright, Chief. You got a name or is it just in keep? Just in keep for now. Playing hard to get, I see. Well, in keep then before I venture on, you've got a drink for me? Of course. What would you like? I'll take something powerful, something with a whole lot of strength. And don't you dare give me any of that watered down muck instead. Okay. Strength. That's this baby. All right. One, 2, 3. Okay, and then one of these ones. And then one of these ones. Southern Brawler. Done. A drink with 0 water, as requested. Not bad. Just what I was craving. Thanks. Where will you head from here? Perhaps back west through the Ashen Grove. Got some business to take care of. What kind of business? Personal business. Care to elaborate? No. But you won't stop asking till I do, will ya? No. My cousin claims the crops are being stolen by undead snails. Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinating. But I did hear some folks complaining about an undead uptick in the west, so might as well humour her. I'm sure she hasn't turned into an undead snail herself. Something like that, yeah. It's odd, ain't it, resurrecting the dead? It's certainly unconventional. That's one way to put it. I think there's not much use digging up the past. It's just going to open wounds you stapled shut. Or eat your face. The past haunts everyone willing to listen. Would you mind talking like a normal person? I ain't exactly up for philosophizing. You started this conversation, and I'm ending it. Alright, well then. If you find any more rumours for me or need aid, don't shy away from coming back. I'm more of a lone wolf. Don't do groups, but sure, for more work I'll be back. I'll be waiting. Speaking of rumours, you know how to turn them into proper quests, right? Don't want them to go to waste. I could use some help. Fine, I guess I've got a few minutes. Let me see your setup. New quests. This is where I sort out rumours I've collected. Okay, so complete quest, move. I also keep them written down in my journal so I don't forget. Smart. I think the best next step would be sorting and matching snippets in your quest page. Just drag them over and make sure they all for the same quest. Otherwise you will end up confusing adventurers. Once you're done, select that quill of yours and it'll be written up. Got it? Got it. Thank you for your help, Lynn. Put it on my tab. That's not how that works. Good night to you too. Alright then, let's assemble this quest. Alright, so Celerin told me about a wolf who is roaming around. Okay. Werewolf's secret is weakness. The werewolf previously has been seen in Erdway. Alright. So we've got something about undead and something about a banshee in the lagoon. Okay, so we're going to complete the quest X. Alright. Apparently werewolves love playing fetch. Are you brave enough to take on this quest? Oh. Night time. Good night. Next day. Okay, so I'm gonna save. Okay, we might stop the recording. Alright, so this is just going over the demo that I've already done. I just did some different answers. So I'm going to pop the end screen up and say thank you so much for hanging out. If you decided to rewatch this part of the show, I appreciate you. And in the light of giving and receiving, I honour you.